Yo, hey, what's up, everybody? Johnny Beane here. This is Exclusively Van Halen, the Van Halen show on YouTube. If this is your first time here, welcome and consider subscribing to the channel here on YouTube. Our next goal is 13,500. And if you like rock music, you like rock guitars, you like Van Halen, this is the place you want to be right here. So let's do a show. We've got some news for you guys. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. All right, let's do a show right here on... what show is this, Michael?
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, dudes? Johnny Beane here. This is Exclusively Van Halen, the Van Halen show on YouTube. It says right there, we're on YouTube. We're on X. Currently, we're not live on Facebook. I upload those videos afterwards to my page. We're live on Twitch. But if you guys are here, if this is your first time here, follow us. Follow us on X. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch, wherever you're watching this, Facebook, wherever that is, join us. And like I said, if you like your Van Halen, this really is the place you want to be right here. I mean, look at that. They're pointing right at the title. Exclusively Van Halen, the online show and podcast. Although I kind of said yesterday, we did a show, we celebrated the anniversary of the US Festival, and it's pretty interesting. A lot of you guys were telling me that you guys were there. I was getting comments saying, hey, I was at that show. It was amazing. It was... Dude, to only have been there, man. That would have been amazing, but we did that yesterday, talked about it. Check out that show. There'll be a card at the end of this video where you can watch that. But we got some news for you guys. But hey, first, let's make this a real show, and let's say hello to the top tier of our channel members here on YouTube. Channel membership, it's a way you can help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier, they're the executive producers. They get a shout out at the top of every talk show. They are currently Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB&J Cat, Woody Be Real, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, Warlag, R Habs, and Janice Lala. Janice, I see you in the chat. You're a channel member. Your name is in green in the chat. I see you guys. So let's say hello. Say hello to you guys. Ogre Lord 5150. I saw the commercials for it on TV. Oh, the US Festival? Wow. Mike Wood, channel member. I was there. No, wait. I was 2. Hey, don't feel bad. I wasn't there either. Wish I was there. Zeke. Dude, thank you for all your comments. Thank you so much. Ogre Lord says now Hammy is going after Wolfie. What? We'll get into it. We'll talk about this. I think it's pretty cool. Backstage recordings, another fun Friday. That's right. So if you guys are tuned in right now, this is today's show. I know a lot of times on Fridays I do a talking guitar show a little later on in the afternoon, early evening. I've decided to do this show right here, right now. And that's not funny. Earlier show for you guys today. But tomorrow, Saturday night, I will be here regular time. We'll be working on a guitar. I'm going to build a guitar tomorrow. Well, put it together. I'm going to use this Tease SBH neck. And I'll be installing it onto this Tajima body. These are the ones that have the built-in effects. Thank you again so much to Bay Area Rich And yeah, I know. Orange headstock, gray body. As long as it works, I don't care. You know. It's all good. So anyway, so we're going to build that tomorrow right there on the workbench. So make sure you join us tomorrow. And yeah, we'll do a longer show tomorrow for you guys. Saturday. Right, today's Friday, right? This week has been it's been crazy. B9 checking in here. Dudes and dudettes. Hey, welcome. Zeke says, my brother said he hitchhiked from Bakersfield to the S Festival, got picked up. Huh? What? Okay, we saw that. Let's see. Again, Mike Woods. Is it? We had some fun on the Music Therapy Laz show. By the way, give Laz a subscribe. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe to Laz. By the way, any links you see in the chat here, they're from me. Nightbot is me, so you can trust those links. And if Nightbot wakes up, well, Nightbot's there. Saying if you're enjoying the channel, consider subscribing, turn on notifications so you know when we go live, such as right now, doing an earlier show for you guys. Okay, maybe maybe it's all caps. That shouldn't matter. I don't know. Mike says, "Do you see an S in my name?" Not really. Okay, I don't know. For some reason, Nightbot doesn't want to give you Laz's link, so who knows? Oh, there it is. There we go. Thank you so much. Subscribe to our friend Music Therapy Laz. He's awesome. And Nightbot is my AI alter ego. That's right. Right, Nightbot?
Yes, Johnny, that's correct.
Thank you. Okay. All right, let's get into this. We got some news. And see, we like to have fun around here, too. So let's go over to guitar.com. Hey, Wolfie, let's do a residency someday. Just one show of Van Halen songs. Sammy Hagar wants Wolfgang Van Halen to do a residency with him someday. The former Van Halen frontman even praised Wolfgang's style, saying he's not trying to be his dad, and I love that. Let that boy boogie. See? Sammy Hagar's a good guy, man. I don't know why a lot of you guys... I like Sammy. I like Sammy Hagar. Dude, he even wished me happy birthday one time. Can you guys believe that? Sammy.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi,
you want to film? You can film all you want, man. What do you want me to tell you in that camera? Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Beane. I've met you a few times.
Johnny Beane?
Johnny Beane. Oh, yeah,
Hey, Johnny Beane. Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations.
See? That was at Costco in Novato, California. That was like 2013. That was a long time ago. Okay, let's see. Where are we here? This is written up by Emily Swingle. It's no secret that Sammy Hagar has a rock history with some of his former Van Halen bandmates. The former frontman and Alex Van Halen haven't even exchanged a word in over 2 decades. Is that true? However, Hagar insists he is keen to perform some Van Halen tunes with Eddie Van Halen's son, Wolfgang Van Halen. In a recent interview with radio station WRIF, Hagar gave Wolfgang a shout-out on air, despite the Mammoth frontman previously stating that he would never again play and Van Halen songs live. I think it means play Van Halen songs. Yeah, Wolfgang recently said, did you guys watch his Drumeo video? It was pretty good, where he was paying tribute to his uncle Alex. Wolfgang had said that the Drumeo had asked, do you think Alex is still playing or is going to play again? And Wolfgang had said that he didn't think that Alex wanted to play Van Halen songs anymore. And Wolfgang said he didn't want to play Van Halen songs. And I get it. I understand. You know? I mean, without Edward Van Halen, there isn't a Van Halen. So let's see. Hey Wolf, he says, let's do a residency someday. Just one show of Van Halen songs. That would be awesome. Despite this, Hagar goes on to praise Wolfgang for forging his own path, Mammoth, without mimicking his father's heavy metal tones. He's not trying to be his dad, and I love that. Hagar explains, let that boy boogie. Now, I've said this for years, you guys. The fact that Wolfgang is doing his own thing, I mean, that's how it should be. The last thing I want to see is Wolfgang out there trying to be, his dad. Some people want that. If Wolfgang doesn't want to do that, doesn't have to. And I myself, I think what Wolfgang is doing is awesome. Doing his own original music, just amazing stuff. Let's say hello to some people. Lisa, hello from Texas. Hey, welcome, Texas. I played Texas a few times. Played Austin. Played the South by Southwest festival. Where else have I've played Dallas. I think San Antonio. I think we toured through. Let's see. Okay, Ogre Lord is saying sorry he couldn't get to Alex to legitimize his show. Now he's going after Wolfie. Mike Wood says hater. He's talking to you, Ogre Lord. He's not talking to me. Unless it's me putting an S on the end of his last name. Mike Woods. Okay, Ogre Lord is saying, nice of Wolfgang to say the reason Alex is not playing drums is because he doesn't want to, unlike Hammy basically saying he's physically unable and feels sad for him. I mean, Alex had said, I saw Alex down in Culver City. He did an event down there, and it was an awesome event. It's too bad that I didn't go or couldn't make any of his book signings. I think they were all on the East Coast anyway. It's too bad he didn't do any book signings in LA or up here. That would have been awesome. But hey, if Wolfgang says that Alex just doesn't want to play anymore, or he doesn't want to play Van Halen music, I get it. I think we can all understand that. One thing he didn't ask Wolfgang to be part of, however, is Hagar's latest track, Encore, Thank You, Goodnight, which the Red Rocker claims he wrote the song with the guitarist's late father in a dream. I had a freaking dream and wrote a song with Eddie, Hagar insists. I mean, come on, that's as real as it gets. There's the music video. I'm sure most of you guys have seen that. Hagar explains that the track is the ultimate form of closure and a final nod of respect for Eddie. The song is like dream, thought, word, action. Hagar continues, we rehearsed it, played it live. That was closure for me. That what if is gone now. I feel good, healthy even. Sammy and Satriani, Kenny Aronoff, and Michael Anthony just did a residency in Vegas. And in this interview with WRIF, Sammy says that they played something like 9 shows, I guess. And they opened like 8 of the shows with the song. The last show they closed with the song. So I think that's pretty cool. The track also saw Hagar joining forces with Joe Satriani, who Hagar insisted channeled Eddie, no question. And it's a performance he couldn't have managed without him. The intro, I don't even try to figure out what Joe's doing, he says. I ain't torturing myself with that. Hagar also didn't approach Alex Van Halen for obvious reasons. Al and we've got a problem, he admits. You'd have to ask him what it is. I don't know, but I knew he probably wouldn't be part of it. If Huh? When asked if Hagar regrets his time with Van Halen, he responds firmly, "Oh, hell no." Right, Ian? "The only regret I have is that we didn't make more music. Eddie and I were just getting started. We were capable of so much more." The interview also saw Hagar opening up about the upcoming Black Sabbath farewell show. "I love Ozzy," Hagar says. "I got to choose my songs, and at first I picked No More Tears. Then it was going to be Rock Candy until Ozzy said he wanted to sing it. So I'm doing Flying High again." That'll be pretty interesting. "You try singing his stuff without sounding like him. It's tough," he continues. "The melodies are so unusual, but I'm honored to be part of it." And there's the official music video for Flying High Again. Got Randy Rhoads there. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to watch that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Huh? The Business Sneaker. All right, that's where we start getting to some of the ads. Okay, did I read that? Does it even mention that in here? I didn't see it mentioned, but I did listen to the interview that this is taken from. It's audio with WRIF. And Hagar says that he sent the song Encore, Thank You, Goodnight. He sent it to Wolfgang via Pat Bertinelli, Wolfgang's uncle. So Hagar had sent a version of the song. I guess before it was mixed, before it came out, he sent it over. And I thought the song was cool. Right, Ian? He says, "Heck yeah." Yes. We got to get you an ad blocker too, Johnny. What? Oh, because of the ads? Well, let's see. Ogre Lord is saying, "Regrets for Hagar? Hell no." Right, Ian? He continues to make a fortune off the Van Halen name. Would anyone care if Cabo Wabo wasn't associated with Van Halen? I liked Cabo Wabo. I thought it was pretty good stuff. Lisa, he has always been on the mystical side. Look at how many songs he wrote have the word dream in them. Yeah. Dreams. Van Halen, one of Hagar's, in my opinion, greatest vocal performances ever. Zeke actually had a dream last night. He was at a 1980s Rush concert. Cool, man. Yeah, I had a weird dream last night, too, but I can't remember what it was. Ogalord says, closure until his next dream or alien encounter. Let's see. BCG 5150 Behind the Strings. Did you see Drumeo with Wolfgang doing Alex's beats? Yes, we actually just talked about that a few minutes ago. Very, very cool. Actually, I did a show talking about it. So make sure to check that out. This Dream is Over. Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah, actually, in the chat, how many songs has Sammy written with the word dream in them? Whether it be Van Halen songs or solo songs. What do you guys think? Ogre Lord is saying 1980s Rush would have been cool. BCG 1550 says nice. Yeah, man. Very cool, you guys. So, yeah, so that's the article. What do you guys think? Would you guys go see a residency with Sammy Hagar and Wolfgang playing Van Halen songs? What do you guys would you guys go to that? That sounds pretty cool to me. Would it happen? Who knows? But thing is, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So, Zeke says, I saw the Grace Under Pressure tour. Is that Rush? And Ian is saying, rest in peace, Loretta Switch of MASH. Oh. Sorry to hear that. So, what do you guys think? Drop your comments down below. And I like to try to keep these shows on the shorter side nowadays. 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most. Mike says, at the prices concerts cost these days, I ain't going to Vegas. They got to come to me. Let's see. Overlord says, only if Michael Anthony was the lead singer and Hagar was serving drinks at the bar. Sammy Hagar actually does serve drinks. If you go to any of his... he actually does or has had events in the past where he's bartended. Pretty cool. Mike Woods. We should have gone to some of those. Maybe the next one we can go to. Backstage Recordings is saying saw Rush in 75, 77, and 79. Very cool. Did you take photos from that? Okay, and Mike Woods says, happily blocked Overlord so I don't have to listen to his bitching. That reminds me. Speaking of bitching, I was at Whole Foods today, and this is true. I'm not joking. I should have recorded this. I walk into Whole Foods, and When It's Love is playing over the speakers, and I'm walking around, and the song had just kind of started, you know, so I was walking around. I'm like, this is kind of nice hearing this, you know, and then right after that, literally the next song is California Girls by David Lee Roth. No joke. I'm not kidding. And I thought, oh no. But the thing is, this is real life. Nobody cared. There was no fights breaking out in the aisles. There was no Roth versus Hagar at all. And truthfully, I don't think most of the people even knew. I don't think most of the people in Whole Foods even knew either song, to say the truth. It was pretty cool. I should have recorded it. It would have, if I had known. I thought about it. I almost took out my phone and I almost started recording just during the When It's Love, like during the guitar solo, just because it's cool. Like, look what I'm hearing, right? But then to hear California Girls, David Lee Roth version, come on right after that, it made me think, I wonder who's running this music. And maybe I should have stayed for a third song to see if it would have been, I don't know, something else related. But I think it was just a, oh yeah. I think it was just a coincidence that the two songs played back to back. So, very cool. And Ian has never seen Van Halen. You never saw them live? I mean, you know, thankfully these days with YouTube and bootlegs and stuff, you can see all that stuff. But there's nothing like being at a real show. Nothing like it. Let's see. Janice says, I read that earlier. What I was just saying? I posted it in my Van Halen group. By the way, you guys, follow, let's see, is it FBEVH? Is that it? Join my Van Halen group. I run one of the largest Van Halen groups on Facebook. EVHFB. It's one of these. Is it that one? Let's see if Nightbot gives us the right one. It might be that one. Or it might not be any of them. Oh, there it is. Join my Exclusively Van Halen Facebook group. Right there. Join us. We're at something like almost 70,000 members or something. But that's what I had posted that in there earlier today. Janice, is that where you saw that? That was the only place I posted it. So that must have been that. Unfortunately, the group is private. You have to become a member to see what's in there because once you hit 10,000 members, they automatically close the group to private. Probably to cut down on scams and spamming. Although that stuff still gets in there. But, all right. So we're at about almost 25 minutes. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys for tuning in. And what do you guys think about this story? Drop your comments down below. So as soon as we're done, we got about 30 people here live. Thank you guys. Smash that thumbs up on your way out on YouTube. If you're watching on X, retweet the video out for us. Tap that heart. All that stuff. Couple other quick comments. Johnny, you have more links than a boat anchor chain. I do. It's true. Because when you're in this business, you got to be everywhere. And so there we are. So make sure you guys follow us everywhere. Exclamation point S in the chat will give you all my links. YouTube. This is a podcast on iHeartRadio, podcast on Spotify, podcast on Amazon Music, Stitcher, TuneIn. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitch. We're on Cameo. You want a shout out for your brand or business? Hit me up. Yeah, I know you're kidding. I know. We're on Lemonade, which is TikTok. We're everywhere, you guys. So make sure you follow us and join us on the next show. Subscribe to my second channel, you guys. See, I even have a second channel. That's where I eat food on screen. Right, Janice? All right, it's getting hot in here. I got to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Check out yesterday's show. We paid tribute to the US Festival. Very cool. Like I said, I'm hearing from people all over the world that saying they were actually there and that was a great time and stuff. Very cool. Very cool, you guys. So check that out. I will see you guys tomorrow here on regularly scheduled shows. Saturday night, where again I'll be putting together this guitar, the Tees SBH E neck. I'll be installing it onto the Tajima. Actually, I don't know officially what this model is, but it's cool because it has built-in effects and stuff. It has built-in chorus, built-in delay, built-in reverb. It's a pretty neat guitar. So we'll be building this tomorrow on the show here. So make sure to tune in for that. Watch another video. We got thousands and thousands of shows here on YouTube. We're 19 years of content. Actually, we just passed our 19th. We're in our 19th year of content on YouTube. It's unbelievable. So, watch another video. Comments. I want to see 20 comments down below. Wolfgang Van Halen, Sammy Hagar, Residency. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Would you go? Yes or no? I want to see comments down below. And thank you to all our channel members here on YouTube. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. You guys are awesome. All you guys are awesome. Everybody that watches this stuff, participates in the chat, all that stuff. So thank you again, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Right? All right. What channel is this? Lori Tucker from Van Halen's High for Teacher music video.
I just want to be like, how old are you?
Hey, it's Lori Tucker and
Johnny Beane,
and we're here at the forum, and we're going to see
Sammy Hagar.
And you're watching Johnny Beane TV. Stay tuned.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the show. Click on another video on the screen here. Drop your comments below. I want to see 20 comments on this video. Would you go to a residency with Sammy and Wolfgang? I would. All right. We'll see you guys later right here on Johnny Beane TV.